So, one, it was nice to be home. I thought that was the bonus of tonight, was like getting to extend our season back home, whereas we didn't think we'd be able to be playing back on our home court. So, really huge credit to my team and our staff for just like really turning the page. Somebody just asked me like what we had to do to make sure we were ready to play. And I don't think it took like one day or one thing or even one moment, but this is probably like the hardest coaching week of my life. So, just a huge credit to these two young women sitting next to me, because they never gave up. And they're a large reason, not just because they scored 1,000 points, but they're a large reason that, we were able to really turn the page to this next chapter. So I think you should hear from them more than me right now.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that I was very close, and my teammates also knew I was very close, so they were trying to give me the ball. So really credit to them. I know it took a couple more shots than I'm used to, but I'm really glad that I was able to get there. Just to be able to like finish off the end of my career on such a milestone like this, it's just really amazing. So it's a good feeling. I say right now. Yeah, right now. There's no more time to wait. Like, we only have one opportunity to win a championship with this team. I'm a senior. I'm not going to be playing any more basketball after this, and I came here to win championships. So we got to do it, and it's right now, and that's been our mentality. This, just like Coach was saying, this was one of her hardest weeks coaching in her career. This was definitely my hardest week playing in my career as well, just to have such a big goal and not be able to achieve that, and to be able to turn the page. It took a couple days, but we're all on the same page now, and we're ready to go to get a championship.
I don't know, but she's the one who got me here. Like, she was like a big part of the recruitment process for a lot of us here. And so I think it's really special to be able to do it on the same day as her, and to be able to be her teammate, because she's a big part of the reason I'm here.
Thanks, Kat.
Yeah, I don't tell you that a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, these two don't
That
come
was
to
so
each other
cute.
a lot. So this is a big deal. This is a big moment, y'all. Save it. Yeah.
I think a big mental switch for us was like, we got to do this together. We got to come together. We got to have fun, and we got to find a bigger purpose to all of this. And it's not just about winning trophies and winning championships. It's about playing basketball together and creating these memories. So to be able to really lock in on that after such a big loss, I think is going to carry us forward in this tournament run really far.
I don't know. I'm not naturally like a big scorer anyways. I feel like I'm more of a team player, so I would say it's more of like a conscious choice when I switch to scoring. So I guess, I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, this past week has been really hard on everybody in our program. Even from our staff to our players to Kyle. Like, it's like everything that everybody worked for leading up to this point. It just goes to show you, like, you can only control what you can control, right? And we don't. We're not inside of those meetings. We're not. And it's like all you can do is do everything within your control. And it's like, at the end of the day, that's the hardest part about this, is it's not up to us. So, I think FDU may have just won.
Yeah. Yep.
Heck yeah. 16-1. Good for them. Good for them. Anyways, it's been tough. It's been tough. But, like, honestly, yeah, we had to like flip the page. We had to make sure we were ready to fully focus on this. And again, like, we had some really hard conversations. There was a lot of tears. There was a lot of frustration, disappointment, heartache, like emptiness, because this is what you play for, right? But the best part about this team in particular is, like, there's so much love in the program that it was like, it wasn't hard, but it was easy to do it because, like, we all had each other's back. And, from, again, everybody involved, I think collectively making that decision, we each individually did it, but collectively we were really ready to move on and go do this thing. Yeah, no, I think we did play a great game. I thought our start was a little slow, and it was just, we weren't making some shots that we normally do or we're expecting to. But we executed well. We defended well. I wish we would have won a little bit more of those 50-50 balls. I think that's what I would say. I think we gave them a little too many offensive rebounds, but that would be the area for me, that I would have wanted to clean up just a little bit. Just, them creating extra possessions for themselves. No, it's not. But, if I'm going to nitpick, that's where I'm going to go. And we shot 81% from the free throw line. Hell yeah. Well, I think one big thing that happened this week was, the Sienna and Jada really challenged each other in a really meaningful way that elevated our program. And, Jada's electric. She can be electric, and it's for her, it's just about, again, this was a hard week on her too. All of them, we all had to, like I said, really turn that page. And I think she showed everybody, I'm ready, here we go, and Sienna too. Huge credit to both of them. Those two players have stepped up in a major way for us this last week. Yeah, I think Jada's been putting the time in on her game. That's what you're seeing is she's getting the reps. She's becoming a student of the game. And I do think that pays off in the long run. I don't think that's something that you do it for a week and you see the results, right? To me, this is Jada's been sticking to the craft now for a much longer period of time, since she's been here and transferred to us. So I'm just proud of her that she's seeing those results, because she's again, when you put the work in, the other part of it is implementation, and she's implementing right now, which is great to see.
Another player.
That junior class is with the exception of Abby, because Abby took that gap year. All the players that enrolled across our league, they didn't play basketball for a year. They didn't even train with us for a whole year. And so, for her, I feel like you're seeing that sophomore jump right now. And next year you'll see that sort of junior jump. And so I think she's going to explode. I think she's got so much potential. She's so eager. She's so hungry. She's a great worker. I just think for her, it's now it's getting the reps, getting the time on the court. And also those other guys are going to be gone, right? So it's her kind of leading now from that position, which I also think when you can lead and you can also teach your teammates, you become really confident in what you're doing. So I'm excited for her to see that jump. Yeah, it's good. It's definitely a good feeling. I think we all knew that we should have been in the tournament. And again, did we control? We controlled at the very end. No, we could have won that game. You know what I mean? That's what everybody could say, right, in those moments. And so I guess if we're hanging our season on one game, that's just the really unfortunate part of it all for me. But at the same time, I do think everybody in the country knows how good of a program this is. And so for me, going into this tournament, we have nothing but confidence right now. It's we got over our heartache and we're ready to roll through this thing.
How exciting is it that Monday's going to be a classic New York City battle?
Yeah, no, I'm psyched. I just said to them, I'm finally we get to play these teams that didn't want to play us in the non-conference. So I'm excited to be able to do that on our home floor. I just think the moment, for her, she's still developing as a leader in this program. And it's she just gets so much attention. And, she's been the benefactory of just our team continuing to make great plays. And Harvard really just said, we're cutting off that exit. Let's make everybody else make plays. And we just hadn't really seen that this year. I think for her, it was just a matter of getting back into the gym, feeling confident, see the ball go through the hoop, and then taking shots. I was proud of her. She missed a couple early shots, and it's she just kept slinging that thing, and that was part of the game plan. It's y'all, we got to take shots to make shots, and sometimes you got to go 4 for 12 to make 4, but usually she doesn't have to do that. So I was just happy for her to see that ball go through the hoop again.